some fallout from the just concluded National Youth Games that took place in Asaba, Delta State, because we understand all is not well with the commission that organizes that event, because the governor of the state, Oborevwori, is really decried the very poor outing of the of the state contingent at the last Youth Games. Delta State April used to dominate in the past and come first, but this time around they were dethroned by the Lagos State, Team Lagos. The governor right now is not happy about it. Where do Delta State go from here?
I think that first of there will be a rejigging of the administrative setup, which is understandable. And I think that the moment that is done, which he has also already done, has demoted the executive assistant in charge of sports, and we hope that more demotions will even come because they are used to it. And I don't expect anything less. Okay, I think that something went wrong, whether it's from the administrative part or somebody who fails to do his job. Yes, I said did not live up to expectation. And the man is saying this is totally unacceptable. And I think that that is how it should be, regardless of where the fault is coming from. What this does now is anybody who takes over the position knows that we must always compete to come out best. In the last 4 editions, that I said have been dominating. So what happened this time around? But I think that a lot of survey review would have been done properly before demoting anyone, so that you can really get informed opinion, from there. But the governors sometimes can be very erratic. They do things the way it pleases them, and then for me, somebody will just have to pay the price.
So one has got to pay the price. The Director General of the Delta State Sports Commission has paid the price, and the governor is looking forward to putting in some measures that will ensure that Delta State returns to the summit of sports, especially the National Youth Games, where they have dominated in the last 8 years or so. But Team Lagos is back. And talking about the National Youth Games, Team Rivers came 10th at the end of the National Youth Games. This looks to, I was speaking to the director, the lady in charge of the National State Sports Commission, and she was of the opinion that yes, they have had an improvement. Yes, last time the state, Rivers State, did not participate at all at the Youth Games. That was the 8th edition of the games. This time around they have participated, and not just participated, they were able to rake in 5 gold medals, 10 silver, and 14 bronze medal, which is a far cry from not participating at all to at least gaining some medals that brought them to the 10th on the table. Is this excuse acceptable, April?
No, it's not. It's not. Let's stop celebrating. Let's not celebrate failure. Okay, let's not celebrate underperformance. People, I mean, it's unfortunate that you do not participate. We knew why we did not participate. The man who was at the helm of affairs of sports commission that time, Christopher Green, said that the state were planning for their own. So because of internal issues with the national, he decided not to allow these people. We clamored and nothing went. And I mean, everybody
does. The state did not as well. The state did not organize their own sports festivals.
Yes, that's the point I'm driving at. So all the hype, all was just to buy time so that to excuse the fact that we did not participate, because there was nothing. The kids were training that period. I remember vividly. It was the last year thereabout, and there were clamor from different. Some of the sports units were calling on journalists to please, use their platform to intercede on their behalf that this student cannot train and not go. But the man was bent on not doing for his personal reasons. Let's fast forward to 2025. We have gone, no doubt. It's good. Yes, under an administrator, you expect you can take that as an excuse. But I think that in a formal and organized settings, Rivers State should not be coming 10th and we're celebrating it. Over time, even during this period, we're asking. It took a lot of just handful of journalists over there, who for us to even get the result of what is happening. We were not even privy to what is happening in the camp of Team Rivers and all of this. And that's why I said that, when you work effectively with the sports, with the Sports Association in the state, things becomes easier because they'll give you some advice. They know, they have seen over the years, they've seen how things are done. But, I mean, nothing of such happens. So for me, I'm thinking that, yes, we cannot buy into the excuse for the sake of encouraging them, the young lads who have done so well, because arguably...
Talk about the young lads. Most of those kids that prepared last year and did not take part in the competition, we understand even had to be poached by other states. They represented other states and won several medals for those states where they represented. this middle school have been added to medals won by Team Rivers.
Exactly, and I said to even scratch the tail. In fact, a particular coach called me and told me that that he has some of his young lads who, since they did not participate last year, they will be representing other states this year. And I'm sure that those because of the anger of what transpired last year, they were even negotiating with those things. For me, I think that the state needs to do more. And it's beyond just having, we have talents. Talent is never a problem in River State. The problem is discovering those talents, nurturing them, giving them the right place to flourish. And that's what we are lacking here. But I think that in the coming days, all of these things will be looked into. But like I said, we should not celebrate on the performance because it is not our team here in River State.